everyone, and welcome to Bickering Book Reviews. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Becky.
And today we're talking about Lucky Color by Emma Mills, and I got this off of Edelweiss.
I think I got it off of Edelweiss. I think. It might have been NetGalley.
I've had like a long run of Edelweiss ARCs.
I got either Edelweiss or NetGalley. I got it, and thank you for whoever gave it to me.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So this is about Nina, who is, because it's supposed to be an easier, fun class, she is taking a radio broadcasting class. And as part of the radio broadcasting class, she has to work in a group, and they have to broadcast a selected time each week. The thing about Nina is her long absent father, who lives on the opposite coast as her, is a famous radio personality. Like, in my mind, I've built him up to be a lot like Elvis Duran, only like this girl's father, and, you know, very similar to him. But anyway, so she kind of wants to keep that, like, on the down low, doesn't want people to know that she's like a radio legacy, I guess. Because she wants to kind of fade more into the background. She seems like she wants to blend a lot. Anyway, so she's the group for the her radio broadcasting group includes one guy who's like way over the top and ready to be the on-air co-host, whereas Nina wants to be like behind the scenes. Two others who want to be kind of behind the scenes, and one is her kind of ex-best friend Jamie, who is obsessed with music, so he's going to be kind of tailoring the playlists. But they also kind of had like this weird romantic entanglement potentially earlier. So that kind of brings those feelings back to the forefront, because they really were good friends at one point. So now they're trying to kind of create the best radio show, because that will help their grade. And they start plugging a secret interview, which really kind of gets their fans, they have fans, into like this frenzy. But things don't always go according to plan.
Yeah, it gets them a following because of who people think the fake interview might be. The pretend surprise interview. Things
get out of hand, essentially.
It gets confused.
Things get out of hand, emotions, feelings, and events. So they just got to figure it all out. And, I mean, I think that's the important bits of what you need to know without giving anything away.
So I liked this book. It's a quiet kind of story.
I did too. I mean, I like the characters. And I feel like I shouldn't have liked Jamie as much as I did, but I liked him. He was quiet.
I liked Jamie. I felt like nothing really gets resolved though. Like, I feel like it's very like it's only very, and it's not a bad thing. It's like a very day in a life. Like, this is just like this little bit of their lives, and there's a lot more stuff that's going to happen after, and there's a lot of stuff that happened before. But it felt very like realistic because of that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, realistic until the end, because the ending was super convenient and unrealistic. But at that point, it was so over the top, unrealistic. But I was just like, you know what? I'm already invested in these characters and this story that you give me that unrealistic. Because I want them to be happy. I want good things for them. So I'm okay with this unrealisticness. I
kind of saw where it was going, but I didn't completely like. I was coming at it from I thought something else was going to happen that was very similar. But I did like, because like the major like drama in the book is like her dealing with her dad and her dealing with this thing that she still has guilt over that she did. So like that is very relatable too. So, and
I think we could have explored that further, but I'm okay with where we are, and what we did in the book. Because
in all fairness, like in the real life, you wouldn't have explored it further.
Yeah,
it's very realistic.
True. I love the relationship between the siblings. So you've got the older sister Rose, and you've got the younger sister Sydney, and like, I like the back and forth between them. And then Jamie kind of lives in the same apartment building, so he also has a friendship kind of with the siblings, or a relationship with them.
Right.
And they used to kind of play pretend together, you know, like children do. And they even like played pretend like long past when they should have. And like those scenes were so sweet, and I just love them so much. And I think that's really what endeared me so much to Jamie.
Right. I really did like Jamie.
Because like at one point, like he was cursed with like forgetting all of the good things. So like they're like, and you just lost macaroni and cheese. And I'm like, that's so sad, but so kind of awesome. Well, and then there needs to be a book about forgetting good things like macaroni and cheese.
There should be. But there's also there was a storyline with the moms with the potential stepfather, and he was a good guy, and I liked that too, because usually step-parents are bad people in books.
And they kind of poke fun at him. Like, they called him the dentist because he was a dentist and his name was Dan. And I kind of loved that, too, because that would totally be something that, like, I could see really happening.
We should just read it.
Overall, I really enjoyed this book.
I do, too, yeah.
So our rating scale goes from 5 unicorns down to 2 unicorns. If we don't like it, it's not magical and doesn't get a horn and is therefore a horse. Where are you?
So, like, I'm at, like, a 3.5, but I just enjoyed the characters enough that it's a 4.
Yeah, I really like the characters. I like the characters. I like kind of their story arc. And I think the only thing that kind of detracted was the, the over-the-top ending. But I'm going to give it a 4, too.
And that is where we are on Lucky Caller.
All right, see you around.
Bye.